Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers and welcome back to Hawke's Bay, the day of rain. If you remember last week, we spent the day in rain and we were selling animal products, wool, eggs, milk, that kind of stuff during the rain. And the rain stopped, we slept tonight, and the day began with rain again, and here I am playing the whole day in the rain for the most part before I started recording. What did I get done? Well, all the fields are pretty much all set. They're all double fertilized. No weeds for the most part. Yeah. But most of our fields are better. I tried even fertilizing the grass field, but I guess our grass hasn't grown enough. And while that was going on, I thought to myself, what haven't we done yet in this map that I said when I got time I'll do it. So while my workers were going ahead and weeding and fertilizing, if we come up here, yes, you see trees or logs. I was busy cutting down logs, man. I got quite a bit down. I don't know how many trailer loads I got here, but quite I don't know, like a dozen maybe. Maybe not that much, but I have no idea. The other thing I needed to do, and I had to edit some XML files to do this, but if we come on down here, of course, this guy makes diesel fuel. And it was maxed out. Now I'm thinking to myself, we should be able to sell diesel fuel. So I edited the XML file of these tankers, which now take diesel fuel. And I got one of those sell points that accept everything. And this mod said it accepted diesel fuel. I tried it. It did not. Because in the XML file, they got it listed as fuel, but in the game, it's actually diesel. So I had to just change out the wording. And why is it still raining? My forecast says clouds, man. It's just still raining. So let's go see if I can actually sell diesel fuel. I did sell a little bit just to make sure it worked, but I don't know how much I'm actually going to get because there's no base price. Like if I come in here, I don't think we're going to see diesel fuel pop up anywhere. Yeah, see, it doesn't show diesel fuel anywhere in here. This sell point should accept anything in the game, basically even water. But we got diesel fuel, we got tons of it to sell. I have no idea what we're going to get for it. Yep, so it's accept diesel. Now the only thing I also did on the tanker, it used to hold 55,000 liters. I upped it up to 70. So let's go sell some 70,000 liters of diesel fuel and see how much money we get. Wow, diesel fuel's expensive. 246,000. So on 70,000 liters, that's like 3,000 and change per 1,000 liters. That seems awfully good pricing. Because we don't spend that much to buy diesel fuel. Okay, it is what it is. I'm not, we owe $15 million, so yeah. Anyways, so there's that. So that's what I was busy doing. I have not sold any wood yet since I've been cutting it down. I would like it to stop raining because it seems like on this map it's been raining forever. We got fields to harvest, but obviously we can't harvest them. I mean, we only got like another hour and a half of daylight anyway, so I can't really harvest too much, but at least I can get the harvesters going and do something. Alright, but we're coming on down here to check on the pigs. Actually, I didn't check on do I have to sell pigs today? I did not check on that. Pink pigs need to be sold. The pink pigs need to be sold. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that now, because if I don't, I mean, basically in about an hour or so. Yes, I want slurry in there now. I think that'll keep filling up. Yeah, so basically like before we even go to bed, the pig pen will be full. I'm going to sleep through the night and lose the chance of getting like maybe 10 more pigs in the pen, which is like 10 grand. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab the animal trailer. Kind of glad I caught that. I kind of got so busy just, sitting going, it's raining. What am I going to do? Yeah, and it says clouds in the forecast, and it's been saying clouds now for a while, and that's why I brought you back, because I said, oh, we'll be able to harvest some this evening, and I hit record, and I waited and waited, and I'm like, oh, I'll just start the episode. So I'm not sure what's going on with the clouds. I hope this is not a glitch where it's just going to rain all the time here, because that I would not really know how to fix in the XML files if it just keeps on raining. I don't think there's an option to turn off rain. But at least I got the tree harvester up and working. And then we bought that, try to get our money back on it by, you know, doing some logs and whatnot. Alright, so now you know the routine here. You got to spam this button 84 times. So yeah, it looks like maybe after we sell the pigs and maybe sell some wood, we'll just go to bed and hopefully wake up in the morning. It's just not raining. I mean, if it's raining again when I wake up in the morning, I'll just have to do a jump cut and can't work in the fields. They're all seeded, double fertilized, weeded, you know, everything. So we're just got to wait for the sun to come out. Livestock trailer is full. Make sure we hit confirm. I did not clean the animals out today. I just said the heck with it. It's one thing I do like about 19. When the animals get really, quote-unquote, dirty, it only drops their productivity down like 10%. So it knocks it down like 90. I think in 17 it would knock it down quite a bit. Of course, I'm getting confused with the base game of 17, and then I played with seasons in 17, and now the base game in 19. I'm forgetting which configuration did what, but I think that's the way it was. Alright, animal dealer. Nope, we want to sell these. So, before, we were keeping at least $500,000 in the bank account, just in order in case we need to buy things or whatnot, but I think we're at the point now, I think I can drop it down to like the 150,000. We're paying somewhere around $42,000 to probably $50,000 at night for loan interest, property maintenance, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, a good amount. That's for darn sure. But I can't drive around. I don't think I can drive around this. So just back on out. So it looks like it's just going to rain all the way through until nighttime, because that's what it did the day before. And if I wake up in the morning it's raining, you're going to see one salty peanut. I mean, the only thing it does for us by kind of like fast forwarding the day through quite a bit is the animals are, of course, still producing wool, milk. Horses get trained, the pigs are reproducing. I mean, we're getting all that done, but we're not getting the harvesting done. We do have 2 cotton fields that sat here all day today and just couldn't do nothing. I forget, is that soybean up there? That might be soybean up there. It's just sitting there that's been ready to harvest since last evening or something like that. So yeah, so we're missing out on harvesting crops and turning the fields back over again. But selling that diesel fuel kind of made up for it a little bit. I mean, I got tons of manure I could be selling. Yeah, it's getting to the point on the map where I do have a lot of things I could be doing, like selling manure and like the slurry. You did not... Wait a minute. What? Black and white. Oh, so I took all the slurry out of there. Okay, I was like, why did... I thought that would keep filling up while I was away, and apparently it did. It took all the slurry out of it. Let's come over here to the pink guys. Pink guys and gals. And plus, by upping the capacity of this guy just a little bit, I'm trying not to go too ridiculous on it. So I just went 70,000 liters. Just reduces the trips back and forth to places. That's all I'm really trying to do, make it more convenient. In single player, sometimes you gotta do that just because, I mean, if it was multiplayer and you got like 2 or 3 other farmers with you, you can get a lot of jobs done. I mean, I think if there was 2 or 3 of me on here, we would have time to do logging all the time and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, I would like to be selling some of that silage at the BGA. I just don't have the time to sit there and do that yet either. I And plus I'm kind of keeping it there in case our cows need it at some point. Which they're going to need some, but not all of that, I don't think. Hey, the rain finally actually did stop. Now, I think after it stops raining, you got 1 hour before harvesters can run. And really, since it's, 1 hour before dark hits, I don't see the point. I probably will get one of the harvesters going up in the canola fields up there. Because it's not going to hurt too much. I mean, I can start the harvesters, I guess. It's not like seeding a field and then skipping to the night and you got different growth rates you're harvesting, so it doesn't matter too much. So let's see if we can get some of our harvesters going. Nope, back up, sir. There's the sweet spot. And of course, the BGA can only take 50,000 liters at a time, so if we come over here... So we do have one cotton bale, and our bales with this harvester get up to 100,000 liters. Is it still going to let me... No, it'll let me harvest. Okay. You, sir, might as well start working there. So we got that cotton field and that cotton field to harvest. Our oats are also ready for harvest as well. No, that's wrong. That's right. So get these guys up and running. And not just that one there. What's that field doing behind us? Oh, that's a hops. That's right. I was like, turned around like, at first I was like, wow, what the heck's that crop? Those are hops. So even though we're getting ready to go to bed, and like I said, I could probably take off $300,000 off the loan, it's not enough for me to exit the game, edit the XML file right now and do that. Just to save me like $2,000 maybe on the loan interest. Alright, so why those guys are go ahead and doing that? Oh, that field needs lime. Let's go ahead. Of course, I say I'm not going to go out and edit, but we're going to go sell some logs. I don't know how much I'm going to get for logs. I'm playing on medium difficulty, am I not? On this map? I think I am. Where are we here? Yeah, normal, so medium. So I'm so used to playing on hard mode on Mercury Farms in Pacific Northwest, and I get like maybe $20,000. Okay, how was that log not... Oh, you know why? Because I probably got the autoloader still on. Alright, so I'm getting like $20,000 per a load. Am I... Where... I only came up here during my first look. Yeah, okay, right here. I was like, where do I get in here? I did not knock down that stop sign. That's not me. I haven't been up here yet. So, I don't know, 30? Is it going to be like 30 grand for this load of wood? Let's go ahead and unstrap these. And what do we get? Hey, 31,000. Not a bad guess. So, like I said, we got a few loads I can pick up. Obviously, you saw the lumber that was down there. What side are we loading on? The left side. Alright, let's not go too fast when I pick up this piece of wood, or is this going to go up in the air and not even drop in the trailer? Even that was probably a little bit too fast. Usually you just need to crawl. Well, this will be our 4th load in total. I think we'll go deliver this. Park the logging trailer over here, because I'm going to have to start emptying out these harvesters sooner than later, but we're going to go to bed first. Wake up in the morning and get to work on emptying out these combine harvesters. I just had a look at the cotton prices because obviously we're harvesting loads of cotton, and we should have probably 300,000 liters of cotton when we get done because we have 100,000 on a trailer. The harvester had what, 70,000 liters in it, something like that. So yeah, we should easily get another. I shouldn't say easily, but somewhere around there. Yeah, the best price is actually dropping right now. Another 32 grand of wood right there. Lovely. So that right there brings us up to $74,000. And so yeah, when we wake up in the morning, we should still be above $500,000 in the bank account. Like I said, our goal now is not when we pay off a loan. I think we can bring it down to 150, maybe a little bit more if it gets us, you know, another $1 million to pay off the loan. But yeah, we're going to shoot for right around $150,000 to pay for workers, fertilizer, herbicide, you know, yada yada, that kind of stuff. So like I said, we brought 4 loads of wood over already. We'll drop that trailer off. Yeah, so maybe, I don't know, another 6 or 7 loads should do it, I think, for now anyways, for what I cut. Well, let's go ahead, we'll bring this guy back. Now I gotta remember where the trailers are because we haven't used the trailers in a while. You can see our harvester is actually getting along quite well. The sad part is I'm not getting the message that he's almost full either. So even though he's moving along quite well, the yield is not that great. But then again, we're talking soybeans, and the harvester does hold 60,000 liters, but still would like to get a little bit more than what we're getting. I mean, the field is plowed, limed, fertilized, weeded, so it can't be any better than what it is. But we did see the field does need lime before it gets reseeded. But we're going to hook up this guy up right here. Make a quick stop at the BGA to finish emptying out that tanker. Yeah, so cotton price, you can see it was probably like a 3,000, but it's dropping. So hopefully, maybe Hawke's Bay Traders price will go up in the morning. What, lime? Okay, I see what you're doing to me, game. No, that's not where I want to go. I need to go over here and sell the rest. Nope, wrong button. Sell the rest of that slurry. Now we'll leave the trailer there, because this guy is going to need to pick up his trailer and head up to the northern section of the map in the morning and grab that canola and put it into the pig food mixer. And I think his trailer is in here right at the farm next to the house. So we'll just hook him up, run over. We'll sleep our 11 hours. Wake up somewhere around 6:30 in the morning. I happened to also find a pallet of wool that somehow did not stay on the flatbed auto-loading trailer. I think where I found it was on the corner of the cow pasture. And I think I forgot to lock down pallets when I ran around the corner. They went flying everywhere, and I thought I got them all, but I did not. Alright, so let's... can I sleep here? Thank you. I almost slept only 2 hours. That would have been rough. Alright, so made $38,000 from the biogas plant and only paid $42,000 on the loan, so we're still at $562,000, which is really nice. And if we look at the forecast, well, it's, well, there's no rain. That's, well, give it a second. It's on clouds, so who knows? It could pop up any second now that the next batch of weather coming in is rain, so who knows? Alright, we'll go up here and unload this guy as best we can. And then we'll grab the other truck and unload the soybeans. I haven't seen no messages that either combine is getting near full. But we got that canola field to harvest. That canola field's ready for harvest. Half of that canola field's ready for harvest. Good, this guy's turning around, so it's the perfect timing. I think he's going to turn around. Might be getting stuck a little bit on the hill. Need a little bit of a nudge there, dude. Oh, of course, now I'm stuck on your... Yep, okay. Yeah, so last week, yeah, we got our loan down to 15 million. So we've paid off $5 million off our loan, and it took a while just to even get some money paid off our loan. But last week was a good week selling the wool, eggs, milk, and whatever else we may have sold. So, of course, today we sold some diesel fuel, which I got a lot more than I thought I was going to get. That might be a little bit OP, overpowered, and overpriced. But it is what it is. I'm not going to argue too much at that when you owe $15 million. So that guy looks like he's ready to be unloaded. It's 80% full. We'll go unload him, and then we'll see what the price of soybeans is like today. And also we need to take a peek at the cotton prices as well. Now this is where a third truck could come in handy, because I could be grabbing the logging truck and making some deliveries, but we'll just look at it as money just sitting there that I could take at any time that we may need it. Looks like our hops are ready for harvest as well. Nope, it looks like they were ready for harvest until they got close. Wait, what? How can they be? It looks like in the distance they're ready for harvest, but the ones closest to me are not. Sometimes I cannot figure out how the growth rate is actually working on this map. Oh no, they're all ready for harvest. They just don't look like they're ready for harvest, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? Whatever. Alright, so let's let those guys go to work for a little bit more. We're going to come in here. So cotton prices, yeah, so Hawke's Bay Traders still sitting where it was last night. Hopefully that goes up, because that's what we have. Canola doesn't matter because that's for pig food. We are doing soybeans. Oh, I got to ignore sell point. We're not going to go to sell point 150. I think that means the ratio for selling is at 1.50. That'd be my guess. So we're not going to go to sell point. So because I was like, why is that price so much higher? Yeah, that sell point is yeah. So just ignore that. So the best price actually is $15.99. I'm not going to go to sell point 150. That's just for the diesel fuel, which we're not going to have that much on. Oh, the tops are ready to be removed here. So what are we waiting for? We'll get this guy going. The problem is I don't have an available truck or trailer. So I could go sell those soybeans, and then when this guy gets full, we'll come out and empty him as well. Unfold this guy, which could take about an hour and a half. Because root crop harvesters have a lot of things to unfold. Okay, I think he's ready to go. Nope, we'll back him up here. He's not getting the full. He's not getting the full field. Every little bit counts here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to help these guys out for a little while. I'll bring it back in just a little bit, and we'll see what progress we're making. Hopefully we got more than $560,000 in the bank account by then. Well, we've sold some sugar beet, and I got, I believe, 6 workers going off right now. But with the sugar beet sales so far, we're up to over 600,000. So we got 4 harvesters going. We got the cotton harvester, the beet harvester, and our other 2 harvesters, one doing soybeans, the other one doing canola. I have the T9 reseeding the first cotton field that we were harvesting, and I want to say, is that a Massey Ferguson up here? Our Massey Ferguson is spreading some lime in that field that we're harvesting the canola in. And I'm taking a break from shuttling around crops and moving workers around by cleaning out the animals, because it's been a couple days. So I do want to take care of them. The cows could really use some total mix rations, which is not going to be too hard to do. I just got to bring a truck and trailer over and come over to the Total Rations mixer and make a couple trips. I didn't look. I don't know how much I got in here, but I think I should have enough for them. Actually, 175,000 liters is not much at all. Yep, I should have. 175,000 is not that much. And this, I mean, they got 170,000 in there now, so 175 is going to bring them to here. So the first trailer, when I come over here, I need to grab some straw. Wait, how much hay is in there? 175,000 liters. We got plenty of hay. I got to grab some silage as well and put it in here. So, yeah, we need to take care of the cows. I mean, it's not a major rush. Obviously, they're probably good for like another day or so. Probably 2. But I don't want to, you know, we're here trying to make money as fast as we can at this point. And not having the cows at 100% and not making milk is not the best ideal situation right now. One of my harvesters was 80% full. I'm going to guess the sugar beet harvester probably is the one. But man, this looks like a mess and a half, doesn't it? Nope, the bucket needs to be lower than that. And lower than that. There we go. This is a big bucket. Is it going to take it all? Yes, it will. Alright. The question is, with that weight in the back, it should be able to hopefully hold up. I don't know if we'll get to selling the other pigs today or not. They're up in the 280s. The other 3 pens. That'd be the whites and blacks, and blacks. Where am I going? I don't know. Let's come over here. These should be the black piggies, and we'll clean them up. That looks like a lot of pig food. But we're pretty well caught up on the pig food per se. They're all doing decently. It's not like, are we going to have enough to keep them all going? But it looks like we're going to have to keep all those fields up there full of canola and going strong for now. A lot of my people are getting done working, apparently. So after we clean up the pigs here, all the animals will be cleaned up. And then I need to do some more moving around to workers, probably shutting around some crops. I almost said shutting around cops. I don't know why I would be moving cops around, but I'm not a dispatcher. Well, I kind of am, just not for cops, but don't drive in that. This John Deere has paid off wonderfully. I was thinking, it's too big of a tractor to do what we're doing, but right now I could use some more tractors. The problem with the 2 days straight of rain, now that I'm harvesting, I don't have enough tractors to lime and do some reseeding right now. They're all pretty well being used up. Like I said, we got workers everywhere. I'll park this guy right here for now. Yeah, that looks like the pigs could use some water. Let's move this harvester over first of all, because that guy's coming with some lime. Helper B has a yes. 6 workers going, and it can, you know, I'm pretty sure we've all been there. It can be a handful. Although this guy, is he done or is he full? Well, he's kind of both. Not quite full, but he's not quite done. Whoops, why didn't you harvest all the crops, please? Turn you off, pipe out. I'm probably not going to be able to empty out this into the trailer. I don't know how many soybeans I have in the trailer. I think the truck and trailer is just up over here. We'll go sell some soybeans. And obviously, as we know, the sugar beet harvester, we all know he's got to be full by now. Come on, New Holland, you can do it. You got the biggest engine I can put into you on the modded series anyways. Helper A has completed his task. I don't know where all these people are that are completing their task. Where's my truck? Oh, I got more crop down there as well. There it is. Then we get this guy working on some hops, but he needs the other header. But I don't think I'm going to be able to empty all this into here. Yeah, he's got to have more than 30,000 liters in there. Oh, the T9 is done. Cotton harvester is almost done. So, yeah, I was hoping to have another 200,000 liters, so I got one bale, 100,000 liters here. I did the heavy lifting and moved a 100,000 liter bale off this field so I can seed this field, and I don't think he may get up to like 50, 60,000 liters there. I don't know. Yep, he is full. Alright, so where am I going to go with the soybeans? I was moving the sugar beets around. Oh, now the prices are just dropping. Remember, I'm not going to sell point 150, so soybean grain mill. Where's the grain mill? Grain mill. Grain mill. Ooh, way up here. Alright, haven't been there in a while, I don't think. Alright, so we should get a good amount from this. Of course, obviously 90,000 liters at that price. Should really help us out a lot. So hopefully by the end of this in-game day, we should be able to pay off at least $1 million of our loan, I would think. So $140,000 so far from soybeans, and of course I got more left in the harvester and a little bit more to harvest as well. Not much, but enough. And of course we are harvesting the sugar beet and selling that. The cotton we'll hold on to until I see a price of over $3,000 per. But give me some more time to move some more things around. I got a lot of workers that are done, harvesters that need to be emptied. And it's going to be a lot of jumping around. It could get you dizzy. So, wow, look at all of our canola fields up here are just waiting to be harvested. Yeah, so I'll see in just a little bit longer. I thought another message was coming up. Another one of my workers was busy. They're all busy. I'm busy. I'll see you in a second. I'm telling you, playing on this map with this many workers can give you motion sickness. I'm losing track of what tractors are where. I just know they're everywhere, and every time I get a notification that worker so-and-so is whatever his problem might be, I'm like, I have no idea who you are. Even when I look at the map, I don't know. The good news for us is our other cotton fields are ready for harvest. So, yeah, the cotton harvester, when he got done with this field, had like 60-some-odd thousand liters into it. So, by the time he gets done with that big field and that field over there, yeah, he's going to be busy. So, the T9 finished, I guess he finished planting this field. It says it did, although it looks a little weird. There's our other bale of cotton. I haven't got to our oats yet. I'm just going to move this guy down here because he's going to sow the field that we're putting lime down on now. But that's got cotton back into it. Great demand at Southern Mill. Please be for something that we have. Southern Mill for what? Where's... Oh, Southern Mill. I'm not low enough here. Southern Mill. What do you want there, dude? Hops. We are actually harvesting hops. What a coincidence. But you don't have the best price. The farmer's market has the best price for hops. So for once, I actually get a great demand for something that we're harvesting, but still, it's not the best price on the map. So we won't be going there. At least not yet, anyways. Yeah, we're up to $819,000. So yeah, we started the day, what? Somewhere around, well, the episode somewhere around 110,000. Excuse me, sir. I don't know who owns this field, but I'm going into crops. I got to park over here because I'll just be in the way. All right, so oh, that field needs to be plowed. Do I have to plow after hops? Anyways, he's harvesting. I need to refill. That's what I'm saying. Trying to keep track of all the guys, of what's going where and whatnot. Oh, that's right. Now I left I brought you back because I brought the truck down to the farm and I got the trailer full of straw. We're going to take care of the cows, and I got sidetracked by all the messages come up saying this worker needs help, that worker needs help. I want to get this field finished limed up so I can reseed it with some canola. And I actually might sell some of this canola up here. Now, okay, wait a minute. Let's be careful. Let's get way around the corner so I don't put some more fertilizer into it. Lime. This was full of fertilizer. And I can't remember if I mentioned this last episode, but if you remember, this was full of fertilizer. And you can see some of the pallets in front of me. And I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen like you can see me pointing. But right in front of us, I got pallets down. I emptied this guy out. And I was refilling the seed row with the fertilizer that was on the ground instead of just going ahead and buying new ones. Or refilling the seeder with fertilizer from here. But our money's going down. But it's just lime. Not a big deal. But this is what happens when it rains for 2 straight days on a farm. All your fields are ready at once, pretty much. And yeah, now they're all in the same sequence, if you will. In other words, they're ready for harvest, which means after you harvest it, well, they're all ready to be seeded or limed or plowed. Yeah. We were doing fine there for a while because all the fields were staggered and, you know, you could stagger out the jobs a little bit better. But now, yeah, someone has a full grain tank. It's probably the one for hops, I would assume. Yeah, the hops just look ridiculous because, I mean, the New Holland 1090 is a big harvester, and then you go on the crops, and like the crops are are so much taller than the harvester, and I'm trying to think, wow, okay. You don't have much to do here, fellas, so you'll be done in no time. Let me go back down here, because this is why I brought you back for. So here is the straw. Like I said, we got plenty of hay down as it is. And then I need to go to the BGA and top off the trailer, obviously, with some silage. But what we're going to do is after we empty the straw here, I mean, there is some silage in here. Wait, does that... No, just 19,000 liters of silage. Yeah, not much at all. Oh, wow, they got tons of manure. I probably should be selling that at the BGA. The only problem with the BGA is it can only take... that was a terrible backing up trying to get into that pipe. But the BGA can only take 50,000 liters at a time. So trying to sell hundreds of thousands of liters of manure takes a while. Am I under now? Please be under. Not straw, not silage. Tilmix rations is what we want. There we go. Yeah, so there is our one bale of cotton. 100,000 liters. I didn't clean out the chickens. The chickens didn't get cleaned out. Oh no. Yeah, the problem is I need the trucks and trailers to be emptying out my combine harvesters, and meanwhile I'm trying to do other things with them at the same time. But I'm not going to buy another truck and trailer. It'll just have to be, you know, run here and run there and try to do things in between. In between unloading the harvesters. And I want to go get the silage now because the mixer is going to run out of silage soon and won't be making any TMR for the cows. Like I said, we got tons of silage in here I could be selling. But yeah, someone has a full grain tank. I'm getting there. Stop brushing me. Oh, I got to turn the engine on first. Now we'll turn the belt on. And is that not into the trailer? There we go. Shouldn't take too long, I would think, to fill up 90,000 liters. Yeah, so maybe I don't have that as much silage here as I think we have like 500,000 liters, but for as long as it's going to take us to pay off this loan still, we may need it all to feed the cows. And if I don't have to use my forage harvester again, I'm fine with that. Alright, so let's go put this in the mixer so I can go ahead and make some more TMR. And then, is it this, do I have a truck and trailer available for me? Or I don't know. I don't know what truck and trailer I have now. This might be the canola truck and trailer that I have for the Northern Plateau. Oh, back up, sir. You went too fast. Yep, you're full. You're full. No, I have the canola guy right here. Yeah, that's him. So the truck I have is the one I need. Okay. Let's go take care of the hops. And I think we'll go sell that trailer, and I think we'll just have to wrap up the episode here, because I'm pretty sure I've recorded long enough. Yeah, when I record episodes, by the way, because I know my episodes run anywhere from half hour to an hour, I don't really put a timer down and saying, oh, that's the time. I just sit down, record, and edit later, and sometimes I get playing and think, I don't have that much to put into an episode, and I get editing, I'm like, wait a minute, I recorded for 2 hours? I recorded for an hour and a half? Yeah. So that's that's how it goes. I don't have no idea how much footage I have. And then I go to, oh wow, okay, I thought you didn't get along this. So here are the hops. I mean, here's a Volvo truck, and you're riding beside the hops. I mean, how do you hide an 18-wheeler? Drive through a hops field, I guess. That's right, I don't have crop destruction on, so I don't have to stop the harvester and move them around. Yeah, that harvester's in there somewhere. But I think I'll tell you what I do, because since I don't have a full trailer, we'll wait until he gets full again. So, yeah, I'll let him harvest some more, then we'll go with a full trailer and sell that, and then we'll wrap up the episode. So I'll bring it back in just a little bit, while I go ahead and move some more stuff around as well. So, yeah, I'll see ya in just a flip. Well, after jostling some workers around and giving this guy a little bit of time to harvest, he's got about 30,000 liters in his tank, so we're going to go unload him. And luckily the highest price is at the farmer's market, which is just over the hill. So let's go ahead and see if I can get lost here. Problem is, I have a hard time seeing where the header is on the combine to know where I need to be. I mean, I can kind of, if I do that angle, I guess that's pretty good. Now these hops are just, I don't know if hops grow this tall in real life or not. I never really did any research on it, but wow, these are tall. But the one thing I did not know is I don't know if the field just happens to be where it needs to be plowed, which I don't think so, because we've been putting corn and stuff in here. I do have periodic plowing on, which means after every 3 harvests you need to plow it, but that doesn't seem to work as intended. But apparently after you do hops, you have to plow the field. But either way, wait, is this the one? Is this farmer's market? Can you stop there, sir? Yes, this is farmer's market. That's Taylor's Wool. So about 1,400 per 1,000. So yeah, 125, 130,000 maybe. Wait, is that too low? That's probably too low. Yeah, I can't figure. My math is just out of whack right now. So the heck with it. Yes, but look at that money go up. I mean, you got tons of hops to go. Yeah, so $130,000, which is good. Yeah, and now the sugar beet harvester needs to be unloaded. I don't know what to do with the sugar beets. I don't know if I should put them in storage or not, because right now the prices is dropping everywhere on them, so I don't know. I do have quite a amount of sugar beet in storage, but I'm going to help out these workers for a little bit longer. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Next episode, the pigs. We got 300 pigs, or not 300 pigs, but three. Wow. Yeah, these three, 288, 285, 286. They'll be ready for some selling some pigs. Then they're going to give them some water and some straw. We got to take care of the cows. The cows should look a little bit better. Not too bad, but we got some TMR working there. So, yeah, we need to give them water and straw on all of the animals. How are the horses doing? Well, we're not quite there yet. We got another 5 days to go on the horses before we can earn a lot of cash. But, yeah, same thing next episode. Run around with our head cut off just a little bit. Take care of the animals. And I think we're going to be paying off a little bit of our loan as well. But that, like I said, it's going to do for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time in Hawke's Bay. But until then, have a good one.